Hi guys, I'm Deven Patel. I'm a junior double majoring in business administration and environmental studies, and I'm the current vice president of Unruh Associates. So in terms of the importance of politics, as young people, we have a stake in the future of this country. And so now more than ever, it's important for us to be engaged, for us to be aware, and for us to really make our voices heard by voting, by protesting, and by participating in this huge social movement that's happening across the country. We need politicians to listen to us. We need to hold them accountable. And we really need to be the forefront of change as we are the next generation that will eventually be leading and kind of directing the movements of this country. My first experience in politics happened during high school. I actually interned with my local city with a councilwoman. And so I worked a lot in local policy, working on environmental initiatives. And it was super great because I got to work with a lot of different people from the city, get a lot of perspectives, and see how politics really impacts my local area as opposed to wide scale, because both are equally important. And so it was interesting for me to be to start my political career, if you will, at such a local level, micro level, and then gradually grow out, as opposed to, I know a lot of people, their stories really focus on a presidential election or a big election. And so in politics at a very micro level and gradually growing to a macro level, it's helped guide my decisions in my career, especially now at my time at USC. So if I'm engaging in conversation with someone that I don't ideologically agree with, I always look at first for the common ground about where we both agree. So do we both agree that this is an issue, or this is something that maybe needs to be addressed by a local government, the federal government, state government, and then how can we move forward from there? So I look at it as the two sides have different approaches to an issue. And so maybe once we agree on that common ground, we can discuss, maybe compromise on what we think is a good way to move forward with this, what government mechanisms should be used, how much role the government should play in it, and so on and so forth. And so it's important for me to engage in that dialogue and avoid the adversarial nature of politics that really goes on these days. I like to engage in dialogue that moves the conversation forward rather than just accuses each other of having a certain point of view and not being open to a certain issue.